Hello and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we did some helping out by restoring the lights along the Ebel Highway, and we also took out a very crocodile, a monster in the mist for Tova. But in today's episode, we're finishing up our requests here on the first day of Le Gram. If you've been enjoying this, please like and subscribe. That'd be rather dandy. But let's make our way in to the training hall and see what we have to do. Waiting room. Ooh, interesting. It's more of a locker room than anything else. A meeting room with some rather interesting things here. I'm guessing we will meet Arseid at some point, but everyone seems to fight with fairly big buster swords. But it must be said, your girl Laura fights with the best. So, let's speak to Butler Kraus. Merely waiting your arrival, so you're able to begin your field study without incident. We were, thank you. I noticed that yourself would place this request. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous. My request is merely this. I would like to engage you in training bout with the students of Arseid. See, that's what it says in the description. I'm game, so often we get a training opportunity like this. Sure, we'll provide enough of a challenge. I'm sure of it. We certainly will. We'll definitely provide enough of a challenge, I would say. So, all more than capable combatants, a swordsman of the famed 8 styles, blade school, epic court fencing, even a seasoned spearman. You seem to handle your weapons with the poise, only born of many battles, the young lady included. Indeed, you've never seen us fight. Seem clear to what we can do. You can even tell that Lammy's here. It certainly has. I mentioned all things before. Can't get easy, you've deducted that much nonetheless. Anyway, excellent master of the school, he's flattered. Those training here right now are beginner level. You're probably a match for, I believe you'll be an appropriate match for each other in terms of skill. So, would happily accept, you have my thanks. I'd like to begin right away. Let me know when you're ready. Certainly ready. Excellent. Then take your place in the center of the school. Okay. Arseid training begin. So we're going to go up against these students first. Don't underestimate them. Not planning to lay down for the guys. I'm not planning on losing either. Hardly a fair fight. Opponents from Arseid. They're beginner level in this school. Betting beginners are pretty skilled. Unwise to underestimate them. Then begin. Yes, the one thing we do have against them is variety. Relying on team tactics, are we not going to get a chance to fight them? Oh, we're not. Battle has been decided. Interesting. We did it. Barely scraped through a victory. A long way to go after all. We are planning to turn our training up a few notches. Thanks for coming and giving us a good fight. That battle made for some excellent training. Learn to stand up, brush up. Your school battle was befitting the reputation of the Arseid school. You all fought wonderfully. It was an excellent battle. See you all diligent in your training while I've been away. Oh my. William, don't do. Whoa. A silver doll. William. Honestly, are you incapable of sitting quietly for just 5 minutes? Interesting. Are we going to be battling the course? So, are we going to have to choose a... Show us what you've learned during the time of the academy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Who should we be choosing? Who should we be choosing? I think probably Eustace. I don't know, that might have been a very bad choice. Please don't hold back. Hasn't even made a mood. So this is the real test.
Show me what you can do.
And I believe that's the first time we've heard him speak. So what we need to do first and foremost is battle scope him. Battle claws. My guess is he's going to be pretty strong. An early battle who serves as device count, serves as the master at the school.
Yes, sir.
We knew that already. Let's go ahead and get a riot being on, see if we can take down his strengths. Okay, he is strong. Elegant thrust. Ooh.
Of course.
Ooh. That's real shit. Let's do that then. You arsehole.
My turn.
We're gonna have to link everyone, I've just realised. We'll do a noble command.
Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
We want to buff
Understood.
ourselves.
My turn. Second form. Gale.
Get that on the go.
There.
I think our best bet is trying to get the CP up where we can. And then heal where we can. Is that going to be the best bet? Sonic Wave. Okay, he's really going after Laura, which is kind of sucky of you, my dude. But that's fine. We'll link. We should link these two at the very least. And then... I want to heal up Laura.
You have my
Make
thanks.
sure that she's okay. And then I think we're just going to have to try and time our...
Here we go.
Try and time our crafts where we can into different things.
My turn.
Maybe if we chuck a Curia Bomb onto Laura as well.
You have my thanks.
And give her the Radiant Dance whilst we've got the strength up, I think.
Behold,
Might be a good idea.
Radiant blade dance.
Okay, that's a cut a
Here we
chunk.
go.
So that might be the focus we have to do. Sonic Wave. Okay, doesn't hit
Very
me
well.
too much, which isn't too bad. We'll go and attack here.
My turn.
I think we're just going to have to wait until we build up the crafts, to be honest.
Here we go.
It's probably the best shout here.
Now's a
Slash.
chance.
Get one attack
There.
off.
This old dog still knows a few tricks.
So you can use an
My
S-Break.
turn.
So you can use an S-Break.
Now
Let's
is
do
our
a
chance.
noble command.
Don't let it pass. Right.
Gotcha.
Go. Now's a chance.
Use a rush now.
All right.
Where we can, try and get it done. Can we feint him?
Get him.
Are you able to be feinted? You're not. That's annoying.
My turn.
I think just attacking with Laura is probably the best idea. God damn it. That's fucking annoying. Okay, this hits everyone. Did not know that. Probably need to be a bit more careful there. Definitely need to heal up Laura. We do get the burn off, however, which is good. We got
Arcus, activate.
do this. Heal up Laura.
That's for you. You have my thanks.
Nicely done. Should stop clumping together for sure. Get this flame slash on again whilst we can.
Flames, scabble on my blade.
I won't show you it twice.
Here I go.
I think using a item onto you is probably a good idea as well.
Thanks.
My turn.
Attack with Lammy.
Here we go.
Oh, we're close. Fuck you.
Wasn't strong enough.
God damn it, that's
Yes,
annoying.
sir.
That's fine, we're going to use a reviving balm here.
Yeah.
You have my thanks.
I want to get that link
My
up.
turn.
Get the link here at the very least.
Just as I hoped.
And then we win.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Don't think we did that well, but used us to get a level up for it. Which was not the idea
A
behind
matter
it.
of course.
But we'll take it. We'll take it. Huh. We stand victorious. Wow. Did they seriously defeat Master Class? Should have expected no less. It's been quite some time since I was last bested in combat. He doesn't even seem tired at all. I guess the acting master of the Arseid school for you. It was... Gracious me, what a thrilling battle. Your silver puppet was more challenging on the opponent than I anticipated, young lady. There aren't many people that can land all the swings. You have no idea. Instantly Mr. Reen. Yes. Honoured to see the skills of practitioner of the 8 blade leaves 1 blade style fighting. I sense you holding something back, wavering your clear intent just for a moment. Holding something back? I thought so. Apologized if I said something impertinent. You didn't pay mind to the ramblings of a foolish old man. No, I appreciate you saying so. I'll take it to heart. Request is all wrapped up. We're immensely grateful for all the things. These guys all look like D&B characters with their hair. Trained to the fullest extent. In the meantime, you won't be disappointed. Growth has been considerable. You and your fellow classmates at the academy to thank for that, indeed. The reason I've been able to grow strong like I have, even taking on requests, helped me teach and strengthen them as well. Sooner than you think in single combat. It probably is going to come at some point. He's looking forward to it. Sounds great. And then I do believe with that, Quillen, and we get Radiant Dance strengthened to become Radiant Waltz, which obviously is very, very good for us. So, what an interesting way. We did get some new augments, some new quartz to put into various people here. So, was any of these the ones? We got the Quillen, right? Crystal Flood was one of them, I believe. So I might move that one to there. Instead of Hydro Cannon, we'll figure out what was Quillen. That's a pretty goddamn good one. Use a Quillen there for your boy. We'll figure out the rest of the ones at some other point. But that is the school sewing done. But that is our things done for the evening. So we should have some other. So it was like it's almost evening already. The sunset sky makes for a great picturesque view, don't you think? Seems the mist has cleared somewhat too. Tomorrow will be a clear sunny day. Head back to the guild and see how Togel's faring. Sounds good to us. That's not exactly what we're going to be doing first. We're actually going to be heading to
Of course.
go get ourselves a little chapter. It only feels right to be Laura here. So we need to find House 1. House 1. And speak to a certain lady there. Here we go. Then I do believe we need to speak to Old Lady Delphine. Red Moose, Chapter 10. Nicely done. And then that should be it for that section, I believe. 1 second, let me quickly double check. After you've received the book, yes. We need to head and face Tovel and see what's happening here. I'm gonna return to the guild report, of course.
We're back.
Today was so much fun!
Does seem like Milliam loves this shit. Oh, hey, back.
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
Interesting.
Huh?
Is this gonna be her dad?
Father?
Yeah, okay.
When did you get back? When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class.
Interesting.
And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here. It does my heart good to see you again, Laura. It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child. But it's good to be back.
Interesting.
It's good to have you back.
She's the only daughter, right? So that's the Radiant Blade Master. Our dad seems so cool. Sounds embarrassed. She sounds embarrassed, but I've rarely seen her so happy.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates from Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Interesting. Viscount Arseid. Victor S. Arseid.
Then let me
Interesting.
welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arseid, the ruling
Arseid,
lord
sorry.
here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters. So it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
Interesting. Will he know you, sis? Will he know you, sis? My guess is he will or should know you, sis, right? Oh, guys. What can we do? Gotta love just mounds of bread. Also, Gaius has a tattoo and he's very young, which is interesting, as a heavily tattooed man myself. Anyway, this is delicious. Okay, familiar, you're going to drop sauce all over the place. Whoa, this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You can say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds and all the way to thirds. That's roast wild boar. It's been a staple in my local dishes for generations. Something trouble you, son of the house Alberet. You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, it's just that I know my family has been causing you a lot of trouble. Eustace, is he? Not minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility are as sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But tell me of your day. Here you fought Klaus this afternoon, and emerged victorious at that. We did, although I felt like he was holding back against us. Nonsense. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing your soar to even greater heights. Marvelous. I did see my hopes you might attend the girls' school in the capital. But it seems you have made some excellent friends with Thars, so perhaps this is how things were meant to be. I feel the same. Laura. Reen, was it? I'm curious. I sense a fear in your swordsmanship. A certain hesitation. What? Father? The Sword Hermit, Yu Kai Fai. In addition to being your master and the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School, he's on a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. Oh, I see. If you forgive me for asking, who is the victor? The victor is yet to be decided. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is an engaging experience. We always lose track of time. I think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you. The world is truly a vast place. I hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. But getting back to what I was saying, the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. The style's philosophy has depth. It's not difficult to see why one who mastered it is known as the Divine Blade. But something about you, Reen, Something that terrifies you so much it's the mere shadow that pins you in place. So we're certainly referring to. Occasionally got that impression myself. So this is the burden that Reen carries. Indeed, it seems like what happened in the old schoolhouse last month had something to do with it, but... William has no idea. You have me at a loss. Never would imagine you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks for that. I've made up my mind. What? Oh. My lord, I ask of you as the Radiant Blade Master. Would you grant me the honor of a duel? Oh god. There's no chance I win this. 0 chance. Well, does he have a sword like Laura's? Or does he have the fencing sword like old Close here? Like old Closey boy.
Wow, this is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master!
It's not gonna go well.
Is he really strong enough to beat him?
No chance.
He doesn't stand a chance. Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arseid...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Certainly not.
Reen, please reconsider. You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This duel is between Reen and myself. Stand aside.
Interesting.
Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit.
Interesting.
Now, show me what a swordsman of the 8 Leaves is capable of.
What's his sword gonna look like? Oh, sick.
What the?
Whoa! Amazing!
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable.
That's
Interesting.
Galan Charl, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arseid family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
What's their name?
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him... Reen Schwarzer of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arseid, master and successor of the Arseid School. Ready.
There's no chance we win this. But
Now, show me what you're capable of.
Here we go!
first things first. Thank you. you know the rules. Okay. Then we'll try and win, but I doubt we can. Or school's foremost practitioner in this area. Well, where's the sword of inhuman strength? Oh, god damn it.
Here we go!
Let's do a Gale.
Second
Why not?
form. Gale!
Oh, wow.
Flames, gather on my blade!
We're going to do it, because why not? May as well get one off.
Strike!
Does he resist it for 0? Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, wow.
Ouch!
This is why I tried to stop them.
He got fucked up.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Reen is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet, at once.
Father?
Oh, is he going to go all grey head?
I know you're capable of more than this. But if you're still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand.
Interesting.
Now, show me.
He disappeared?
No.
Too slow.
here we go.
Whoa!
This is...
Is this what Reen is afraid of?
The monster inside of him.
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill.
Interesting. He wants to embrace it.
I want to see your true potential.
Now.
Now, I've got his stuff, so I don't have to do any of this. So let's go ahead and... We actually can hit him.
Now. Now. There!
Much more of an open fight now.
Now. There! Now.
Can I actually win this fight? I'm gonna try. Ooh, we got a counter off. No, no counter.
Now. There! Now.
You will not escape!
Oh, wow.
You will not escape!
As he just crits us the entire time. Wow. He just faints us into oblivion. But we're close. We're at least able to hurt him a bit.
Reen!
Reen!
Managed to get some hits off, though.
Wow! That duel was crazy!
Yeah. Though it all makes sense now. Why Reen asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. Were you shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
He certainly was.
Are you alright, Reen?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back. I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blademaster's signature technique.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength.
Okay.
Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature. But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Reen.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes.
Take them all out.
Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people, but it's far preferable to standing still.
Well, goddamn. I also thought it's like a way for him. I still think it's a stigmata, like the Growls Ritter, of course, but it's a pretty big win. Ah, interesting. Emma and Laura are not in their beds.
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy. It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back.
Interesting.
But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him, nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine, fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Interesting. Emma, what the fuck you doing, fam? Trails of cold steel. Very bright lights.
Keep up the good work!
Thank you. And field study day 2 begins. As we make our way down towards the... Sorry guys, 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. So, what's happening now? Oh, it's completely clear. A completely clear lake. What a view. Looking at the lake is like gazing to a vast mirror. Suppose that wharf you can see in the distance must be over in the Sutherland province. You can see the Saint's castle way more clearly too. So this is what our glam looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Both faces of the town have a place in my heart. Well, sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday. Reed, you really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, right? Yeah. For yesterday, and then being able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings. Crossing swords with your father. It's like I finally realized what he wanted me to understand for all those years. See, in that case, I won't criticize what you did. I understand that feeling, struggling forward even in the face of adversity. Seems like the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Reed, I think you asked an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen its like. It was so cool. You suddenly turned into a whole different person. It was like a kind of power that was locked up inside of you came roaring out in one big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must seem like. There's some beast-like instinct sleeping inside of me. When I completely lose control of myself, it swallows me up, transforms me somehow. Known about it ever since I was a kid. All my life. I've lived in fear of it. Of that of herself. Seems a strange burden to bear. Something beast-like. Seemed pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you stronger, why not just be like that all the time? I wish it were that simple. Years ago, I asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress it. I thought that if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. Did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh? Oh, Reen. But you said yesterday's duel helped you realize something, right? Yeah, right. You can deny it up and down, but it doesn't change the fact that it's in there somewhere. Unless I can accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past, or really think about my future. I mean, it sounds so simple, saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it. Ooh, I see. Trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but certain? Exactly, it's actually rather inspiring. Hope your talk will be what you just shared with us, then I'll be really glad to hear it from you. Yeah, I think I will. I feel like everyone's been worried about what happened over at the old schoolhouse last month. So, here we are at the Bracer Guild. Heard the big news. You dueled the Radiant Blade Master? It's kind enough to give me a chance to test my skill. Calling it a duel would be generous. Don't sell yourself short. Take some real cards, it does. I know you about Sarah and her strength is pretty intense. He's a whole different level. Indeed. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in the LP4 for nothing. Surprisingly well informed. That's a bracer for you. Here's. Let's give you the task for today. Field study for August. Field study day 2. Ebel Highway monster is required, and offering to the departed is also required for today. But extra tight this afternoon. Most final day in the gram. Got it. No sense in wasting any time. Shouldn't take long. Let's roll on out, indeed. But I will see you guys next time, where we start Days 2 tasks. Peace.